So for the warriors out there, I represent you. What keeps this warrior from flashing the gun? What keeps this warrior from shedding your blood? Cause it's the flood of trouble. Not only does it double, it quadruples. I stay sharp using my scruples. B plus a prison bench, non-equivalent. Any box makes my soul feel extreme torment. I can't imagine them scars of men behind their bars. I cruise the boulevard, free from every charge. They may imprison bodies, but can't shackle the minds of men. With these poems, maybe never stop fighting. Cause we indicted for secret plots, they can't hide it. We hungry and there's low income jobs we provided. For this, we move on the streets like robbers and pirates. In the past, we were royal. Our nation's undivided. This makes my gut sick. Though my diet is organic, I strap on my black boots for freedom's door to get kicked down. Come test me if I mess around. Touch me with a finger, I lay you on the ground. Fire upon white or black oppressors. Fire upon all devil men who try to provoke and rebuke my life, my heaven. And then them to use it to get a brother's money. Life is exchange, sis. I suit you, you suit me. To the queens, there's no complaints. Who carry selves like a saint? Teach morale to your children while society taints. But this poem right here is how I chose my own fate. Business owner, no gangster, to stack up the paper. I'm a father and warrior, cause this world needs soldiers to defend this legacy. I use proper weaponry. And ain't no mysteries to my enemies with weaponry and be. Yes, I'm a peaceful man, but you won't like me when I'm angry. I'm polite, peaceful, act with courtesy, but lay your hands on me. You wind up in the cemetery, the warrior's definition. Be thankful when I'm living. Be a loyal citizen unless threatened with aggression. We send that one out to the one Marcus Garvey and Malcolm X. Jack. Now, with all the visions and all the powerful words I'm hearing towards unity, because that's all it is unity. We're speaking of unity and equality, and it's something that's affecting African men and women that look like me. Let's be real, let's be honest. If I'm walking up the street in tee pants, with a certain hip-hop style, based upon where I was born and raised, there's that tension. There's that tension, that real psychological tension regarding that. Now the interesting part is that I was born in Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts, a very harsh ghetto, and that same tension that we draw as African men and women because of the way we dress and the way we carry ourselves, we carry that same tension when we see police. When we see them, it's uneasy versus that of a role model. It was uneasy. I watched people get brutalized. I ran for my life from K-9s on the streets of Boston. So I had this dream or nightmare that I remember vividly and that I would share. I called it police fatality. You know the phrase, they're supposed to serve and protect. All we see in this breakneck, cost cash checks from the suburbs to the projects. Police brutality, I call it fatality. Not only do they injure physically, but we die mentally, spiritually. It multiplies the numbers of our casualties. We are already victims of genocide. Not for police eyes, we must hide. Because we know not evil rests, where their heart lies. In the city skies, we hear wails and cries. My brothers and sisters feel much anguish. When will all this cop corruption vanish? I shot the deputy and the sheriff. Not out of an act of violence or a lack of common sense, but as a means of self-defense. Hear my brother's face in the pavement. It reminded me of the days of our enslavement. And the deputy didn't cut him any slack. With his baton, he endured painful wax. What the hell for? Is it because he was black? Black. Correction, African. So when the sheriff let him loose again, I reached for the pistol with my waist I was holding, and left the scene with the pistol still smoking. I had no other options, I had no other choice. When I woke up from this dream, my eyes were wet and moist. Now to this day, I live ultra positive, never losing faith in God's eyes. I know who the real criminal is. Police brutality brings havoc to all urban communities. Are you with me? Yeah, we're gonna tie everything together. We're gonna tie everything together because it's a unity that I'm seeing in front of us right now. It's a uniting force to cause ripple effects to make change. We don't know when we see the little children. I don't mind your daughter crying. It's love. It represents the children. They're crying because the energies they're absorbing to be the change and to be the ones that lead into the next generation. So I love it. I love the children crying. I never distract them. I love it. I have a son. I train him to be a king on this earth, to rule with justice. So I tie it together. When I look at life as a whole, right? I look at life as a whole. I see all humanity. I'm for every man. But I love where we're from. I love our culture. And I love everybody's culture. I came to New Mexico to build with the Native American culture and to meet everybody that I meet in life. So I look at life as a whole and I see, man, everybody's like a garden in their own way, right? Everybody's a garden. So I wrote this one called We Are Gardens. I grab my pencil. I sit in a spot that's tranquil, peaceful thoughts of the goals that I want to accomplish. Dismiss thoughts that's selfish. These poems that I write for you to relish. Meticulous. On the pen, I scribble this. Master the craft like Nas, KRS, oratorical like Garvey, Malcolm X. May my words live on, even when I perish. In African archives, that's the mystical scribes who teach to see your life through your third eye. Man, I burn up the page, put the flame to the sage, impacted life whether on or off stage. The sky is my ceiling, my angels are chilling, protected me while the demons stay reeling and falling. My wordplay heeds the God's calling. If life's a paradise, my heart, one garden. Photosynthesis is divine. When plant life's energized through the sunshine. With me, that's a line, that's why I love the morning time. I feel my energy rise each time I open my blinds. When I'm out, like vines, our lives intertwine. Interacting and acting in cordial fashion. Good friends are made and foes subtracted. May their gardens turn to dust from water they lacking. No water supply. Their roots start cracking, arid and barren, their hearts uncaring. Their gardens are hardened, no way for planting. I plant enough seeds with a number of good deeds. May love be harvested for many to feed and pass on, solidify our connection. May it pass to many gardens to more to blossom. Nightly I escape through my heart's landscape. When I take deep breaths and pray and meditate, my garden's picturesque, the work is tedious. Tilling, planting, water, mulching, grow herbs for maladies and crops for munching. Mint, chamomile, sage, basil, and I beautify my gardens with tulips and daffodils and a garden made of stone. I mean a fountain made of stone keeps my thoughts still. As my garden flourishes, the love nourishes every inch of my heart. My soul replenishes, but my garden's not the highlight within my acreage. There's a plot of land where my ancestors live, an arboretum of trees from their roots deep within. Let love grow and prosper. God fosters an environment that deters malefactors. If life's a paradise, Cha is the water. One love.